Alright, we're back with some more Pokemon Go in a different but familiar setting. Usually I'm outside, but I decided to take a hint from all the sunburns I've gotten and be a normal person and play video games inside. Even though it's fun actually going outside and exploring and playing video games, but I've saved up a whole bunch of evolutions that I can do. I wanted to do them all on camera, pop a lucky egg, get a bazillion experience, hopefully. I'm pretty close to level 23 here, 25,000 some odd experience. I like how 25,000 experience is now like considered not that much. For those of you watching this who are like level 30s and plus, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but in any case, I think first order of business here is that I've got to go into my items and get a lucky egg in action. So we got 30 minutes to do this, which I think is going to be totally fine. I've got like 12 evolutions lined up. I've got a list so I know which Pokemon to click on to evolve. And then we're going to be good to go here. So let me give you a little update on where I'm at so far. The Pokedex, it's not phenomenal. 96 caught, 97. The one that I haven't, or the one that got away. The one that got away was an Omastar. Where are you at? You're down here somewhere, right? Yeah, that bud right there. Good old Omastar. Ran into one of those way back when on the Santa Monica Pier, and he was like, nah, I don't want to be your friend. And he ran on me. But that said, I've still got a decent amount of Pokemon here. We'll sort by CP. You can see what my squad is at the moment. We got 1877, and that's my highest right now. The Dragonite, he's dead actually. I need to revive him. I remember I was fighting a gym yesterday. It's a bummer because all the Dratini nests across the country, they were axed when the first rotation of nests happened, right? And so I used 25 Dratini candies that I had caught at those nests to evolve a Dragonair that I have. But had I known that all the nests were going to go bye-bye, I would have used them all to power up this dude. And if I could have used 25 more candies to power this guy up, he would have been close to like 2,000 plus. It's such a bummer. It's such a bummer. And now I just have to rely on occasionally randomly getting a Dratini in the wild or hoping for a 10k egg. But let me show you my luck when it comes to eggs. I get all 2s and 5s. I've gotten one 10k in the history of my entirety of playing Pokemon Go, so basically I have no luck whatsoever. And anyway, actually let me revive Dargonite really quickly. It's a Mionite reference for those of you who didn't spot that little thing right there, but let's give him a little revive. I don't want to throw that. I don't want to use it. Sorry, Dargonite, you've been dead like for an entire 24 hours now. That's terrible, dude. That's terrible. Hold on, let's give you some revives right there and even use a little potion to get you back up to full. You're all good. You're all good, buddy. Okay, let's do some evolutions. Why don't we? I have a couple that actually could end up being pretty high percentile evolutions, but and a couple new Pokemon that I'm going to get from it. One or two. We'll see. Anyway, let's do this thing by name, and we'll start off with, who are we going to start off with? I think Charmander. Now, this Charmander here, he's a big boy. He's a real big boy. You want to know why? Because before, I discarded my highest Charmander that I had previously when I got this guy. I got him out of a 2K egg. So some of the 2K eggs are pretty decent, and he's a 521. But the bar is not it's not really that close to the end. Now, my highest Charmander previously, he was a 480, and his bar was almost like completely full and maxed out. And what that means is this dude's IVs, his max potential CP, it's a monster, dude. He's a monster, and so this guy needs some serious evolution. We're going to bring him up to Charizard so that he matches with my other Charizard, except he's going to be a way bigger boy than my current Charizard. So anyway, let's give him a little evolve right there. And then the other one that I also got from the 2K egg, I got 3 Charmanders out of 9 2K eggs, which I was actually pretty happy about. I got a bunch of candies from that. He's a pretty big boy too. Pretty big boy on the IVs right there. Anyway, let's give you an evolve because you're just slightly higher. Do I want to evolve Charmander? Of course I do. Got the egg out. And I forget, does this give me 1,000 or 2,000 experience if I've already... We'll check right after this because I want to know if I'm going to get really close to 23 here. All right, big boy Charmeleon, where are you going to be? It's going to be in the 800s somewhere, right? 800 something. 890. 890, I'm guessing. 858. Okay, that's fine though because he has a lot of room to grow. Which is, it's the IVs, right? We're looking at these IVs. I didn't use an IV calculator on him, but still... Gonna be a big boy. So what is that again? That is 1,000. Okay, so we're not gonna be super close to 2023 when we're done here, but that's fine. Not a big deal. We'll get more obviously when it's one we haven't encountered before. Anyway, all right. So that was number 1. Next up, Clefairy. This is gonna be a new Pokemon though. I ran in. Well, I didn't actually get to click on it, but I drove by Clefable. I drove by Clefable like a few weeks ago, and it was right as the servers went down, literally that instant. And so I was clicking on it, I was spamming on it as we were driving by in the car, and it refused to register, and I was so mad. I was so mad. All right, there we go, Clefable. It's been a long time coming. It's not going to be that high, I don't think, CP-wise, but I just want the experience. I don't think you're going to be one of my gym killers, so we good. 1,016, actually. Huh. I didn't think it was going to go that high. That's a pretty solid multiplier. All right, we got another bud in the 1,000 club. That's pretty exciting. We might get it. We're going to get a few in the 1,000 club today, I think. So next up on the agenda, we got Diglett, which is like next to like Magikarp, it's just the lowest max CP, I think, of basically anything out there, so not going to be that great. I don't know if it's going to beat my current Doug Trio, which is a 660 something, which is very high up on the bar, which is just very anticlimactic. But it's really weird seeing the underside of the Diglett, because it's supposed to be like in the ground. You see this flat underside. Okay, anyway, so what do we got here? What's CP? I'm guessing 650, somewhere in that ballpark, 629. That was close. I'm going to play the guessing game here, where I try to guess what the CP is of all the Pokemon that I end up getting. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one here. Actually, it's not phenomenal. I'm sure some of you run into like 700 EVs in the wild. I have no luck when it comes to running into high CP EVs. Like, I've run into probably 20 in the last couple weeks, and this is the highest one I've gotten out of that. However, Vaporeon was like the first Pokemon I evolved, and so my current Vaporeon is like a 900. And so I haven't used the naming trick on him yet. So we're going to name you Rainer. And I have to restart the game. I got lucky when I did the Jolteon thing, which I didn't realize. So we're going to get it. It's going to be a high-ish Vaporeon. I'm guessing 14 to 1500, but still not terrible. Just means I can't use the nicknaming thing again. Okay, so let's give you an evolve and hope that it's good. I've got enough Eevee candy to do another one. I can't do the nicknaming thing. But we're going to get a sick Vaporeon out of this. I'm guessing 14 to 50. We'll guess 1450. We'll even it out in the middle. Everyone you try guessing along with this. We'll see who ends up close. We'll have to use the honor system here, but I'm guessing 1450. Come on. Be a big boy. Be a big boy. Let's see it. Give me. Come on. So much suspense here. So much. 1562. Oh, exceeding all expectations here. This is great. This is great. It's not in my top 3, I don't think, but still, I'm fine with that. If I give you some power-ups, which I have, let me see what a power-up, how much will a power-up give you? What do we get? Plus 39? Okay, bring me over 1600. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. So, Rainer, looking solid. That's a big one. That might be the biggest one we get today. But in any case, let's go back up. What do we got next on the list? I think we got an Ekans here. 431. This is going to be the highest Ekans I've ever gotten evolved, which isn't really saying much because it's an Ekans, but it's still an evolution that we're doing. Don't knock it. It's gonna be a cute little Cobra spelled backwards, right? All right, cool. All right, snack. What do we got? It's gonna be the highest one, 900 something. I'm gonna say 900 something, 952. I'm getting good at the guesses. I feel like, I can bring you over 1,000. Do I want to bring? No. I don't want to waste my Stardust. I'm trying to bring you into the 1,000 club. We're going to leave you right where you are. What do we have next? We have Geodude. Geodude on the list right here. Now, this is a big boy Geodude. Now, let me explain my logic, my motivation. Because, I have this Graveler right over here. I have this Graveler. He's pretty high up there. But I've also got Geodude over here, he's an even bigger boy. Now, I have 118 Geodude candy. Geodudes are all over the place. They're all over the place. So, you know how Drowsies are apparently all over the place in the UK? Geodudes are all over the place here, like Zubats. Basically the same sort of thing. So I'm thinking, I'll go ahead and give you an evolve right now, and then we'll just catch a couple more Geodudes, probably later today, and then we'll bring it in and we'll get a super duper high up Stoner. It's not going to be that high CP-wise, but pretty high up on the bar, so it'll be all good. I know it's called Golem, but it should be Stoner. I'm going to nickname it to Stoner once I fully evolve this dude. So, I know it's not necessarily as exciting as evolving the Graveler that I've got, but in any case, I'm guessing 850 is where we're going to land on here. And then I'm guessing the Stoner that results from it will be around 1200. 850. I mean, surprise me. Go higher by all means, but 850. Come on. What do we got? Give me something good. What are we? 860. Man, I was so close with this. So close. 90. So I only need to catch 2 more. All right. So you can go and head back to the professor's grinder. And then I guess I'll keep the golem until we actually evolve you, but we're close. We're actually, if I traded you in, that'll bring me to 96. And then I only need to catch 1 more Geodude. Okay, so now I just need to run into 1 more Geodude, trade it, and we'll be able to evolve you into a pretty sick stoner, bro. Next up on the list, Machop. 600, I can't remember what my current Machamp, I can't remember what the CP was of the Machop that I evolved it from. But this one's from an egg, and so the 600 is pretty far from the end of the bar, and I think it's pretty high IVs, so just give them an evolve. Hey, at the very least, we get the experience from it, so, you know, can't really go wrong with that. Not too shabby. Might be able to eventually take him into a pretty high Machamp down the road. I'm guessing 900, 950, 950. 950 is where we're going on this one. Come on, give me a good 950 right there. And 978. I'm getting remarkably close on all these guesses here. Okay, so we need to catch quite a few more in order to actually bring him up to a pretty solid Machamp. But in any case, what do we have next up on the list? We have, okay, this is another situation just like the Graveler, okay? I have this Nidorino, or Nidorino, however you pronounce it. People always give me crap for the pronunciation on everything. Nidorino is 574. It's not very good. That's not very good. Look at how far back the bar is on that. I don't want to use my 100 to evolve you into a Nidoking. I'd much prefer to take you, which you're still not that high up on the bar, but you're better. I'd much prefer to take this guy up to a Nidorino, and then we'll just catch a few more. They're all over the place. They really are. It's not going to take that long. And then we'll bring this guy up to Nidoking. So we have just a slightly better one, even though I'm probably not going to use it too much in the gyms. At the very least, and I know it prevents us from getting a brand new Pokemon we've never seen before, but in any case, it's going to be better this way. You know, we gotta take the long term into effect here. We gotta make the long term plays. Think about the benefits down the road. So what are you going to be? A 702? Okay, so from 702, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be like a 1200 Nidoking, somewhere in that ballpark. Not going to be fantastic, but at least we can dump you in the trash real quickly. No hard feelings, bud. So we need to catch 2 more, and then we're fine. That's okay. All right, next up on the agenda. Oh boy, we got the Pidgeys. Except we're not doing Pidgey grinding here. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take you all the way to a Pidgeot. So my previous highest Pidgeot was a 330. I caught it completely wild, I think. Right? Did I? No, or did I evolve it for experience? I can't remember. But pretty terrible. It was half of what my Pidgeotto is. So we're gonna actually, I think we're gonna break the 1,000 club from a Pidgey here. Cause why not? I know I'd get more experience grinding the Pidgeys, but there's a certain degree of pride that comes along with breaking the 1,000 club on anyone, and that's what I want here. Is I want to break the 1,000 club. This is a very high IV Pidgey as well, just so you know, very high IVs because this is from an egg and it's far from the end, but it's a 682. Whereas wait, let's have a comparison here. See, 608, it's almost the same spot on the bar, except he has 82 more. So you see, it's a big deal. Breaking the 1,000 club right now. Here we go. Also, I have a very hard time distinguishing between Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. They kind of look the same, honestly. And also, probably pronunciation is getting messed up like crazy here, but don't mind me. All right, are we breaking the 1,000? Come on, break 1,000, break 1,000. Come on. Yeah! The 1,100 club with a Pidgeot. Sick, dude. Sick. I love it. I'm never gonna use it, but it's sick. All right, now of course, wouldn't be complete without evolving a rat, dude. Gotta evolve some sweet rats over here. Got rats in the neighborhood. I'm guessing. Okay, what are we guessing? 750. 750 on this, which I don't even know if it's gonna beat my. You look like an egg that just happens to be painted like a rat and has a tail on it. Like, honestly, I don't. Okay, oh, 786. Hey, I was pretty close. So we can transfer you over to the professor's grinder. No need for you. I'm curious. I'm curious what most people's policy is about keeping duplicates. Like if it's high up, I guess you keep the duplicate, but if it's a low down, you're just like, I don't care. Anyway, next up, this was another Sandshrew that was from an egg. I think it's very high IVs. I think we're gonna break the 1,000 club here. So pretty big deal. Once again, first time breaking the 1,000 club on a Sandshrew. We have the other one that I had that was a very appropriate nickname, that was like 980, and I was debating whether or not to power it up, but then I was like, nah. I'm not gonna bother wasting Stardust on a Sandshrew. When do we got 1,000? Come on, break the 1,000 club. Are you? This is gonna drive me insane. This is gonna drive me absolutely insane. Having a 980 and a 99. I don't even have the candy. Oh, I would if I traded the other. Oh my god, I can't waste that Stardust to go below 50. Oh my god. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. Nobody likes you. Alright, for the grand finale. This is going to be a new Pokemon for me, the Venomoth. And it's starting from a Venonat. He's pretty high up there percentage-wise. I don't know about the IVs or anything. But I almost transferred you, which would have been a freaking mistake. So I'm hoping we break the 1,000 club again here. Again, I want to reiterate, I'm sure some of you are like in the 30s and everything you touch is level 1,000 and greater, but this is still special for me. Breaking the 1,000 club. God, you are ugly. God, you are so ugly. Man, I feel, ooh. Well, whatever. It's like it reminds me of something from like we broke the 1,000 club, like The Mist. Is that the movie? The Stephen King, The Mist. Reminds me of one of the freaking monsters out of that. Oh, God. Alright, hey, let's sort by CP and see what we got here. Where to? So I think that was all the evolutions that I was able to do. How many pages do we have in the 1,000 club now? Oh, you stupid 998, 989, god dang it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 1,000 plus. I like it. I like it. And we're going to be close to being able to evolve a pretty high up Growlithe soon. That's going to turn into a 1,700 or so. We're just a little bit away. It's going to be a nice Ponyta right there. Going to be a nice Charizard soon from you. Going to be a nice Stoner from you. Never going to get the candies to evolve you ever, so that's a bummer. They're all going to go to powering up. And those are the highlights that we have to look forward to soon enough. But for the time being, let's see where we're at here. 89,000 out of 100,000. It's close. It's close. But that was about 15,000 experience that we got in there, so not terrible. Not terrible at all. Anyway, I think we'll wind things down. That's a little update on where we're at on the Pogo. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And we're going to wind it down there. You can check out more Pokemon Go in the playlist in the description. Subscribe for more videos in general. I'll see you next time. That was the worst I've ever done.